Page 128, Yedid Nefesh. Let's not be in a rush. Yedid Nefesh Avarachaman. Yedid Nefesh Avarachaman. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Oh, nice to see everybody. Really glad you made it out tonight. Faced the terrible storm and made it to a nice, warm sanctuary, a place of peace and rest, music and prayer and praise, reflection and community, love and friendship between us. We'll begin formally with lighting Shabbos candles on page 120. Do I have someone who wants to light candles? All right, good. See, when I say, do I have someone who wants to light candles? That is the cue for anybody who has not done it before. Wendy's doing it tonight, but this is for next time. That is the cue for anyone who's not done it before to come up and do it. Right? You think I'm asking for somebody else? No, I'm asking for you, any one of you. I mean, come on. No, okay, so sorry about that. Page, 121 and 120.
Oh, right.
Yeah, there you go.
O source of light and truth, creator of the eternal law of goodness, help us to find knowledge by which to live. Lead us to take the words we shall speak into our hearts and our lives. Bless all who enter the sanctuary in need, all who bring the offerings of their hearts. May our worship lead us to acts of kindness, peace, and love. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the lights of Shabbat.
Amen. Let's sing together. Lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. All right. Turn to page 132 at the bottom, the last paragraph on 132. Forget it's not a spectator sport. Everybody's expected to participate. Or zarua latzadi olei shrelei simcha. Or zarua latzadi olei shrelei simcha simchu. Tzadikim v'Adonai vehodu lezecher kodsho. Simchu tzadikim v'Adonai vehodu lezecher kodsho. Or zarua latzadik olei shrelei simcha. Or zarua latzadik ulei shrelei simcha. Simchu tzadikim mefu tzadikim b'Adonai vehodu lezecher kodsho. Simchu tzadikim b'Adonai vehodu lezecher kodsho. Also at the bottom, the last three lines. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtacharu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtacharu lehar kodsho. Sing with me. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtacharu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtacharu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu I la la la, I la 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 la, I la 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 la, I la la la, I la la, I la 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 la, I la 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 la, ya la 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 la. 138. Shabbat Shalom. Welcome. All right, our custom is to sing the first, the fifth, and the ninth of these. Let's do something a little different, just to do it that way. Not like we'll sing all 9 of them, but we'll do 1 and 2, 5 and 9. Maybe you're thinking to yourself, Rabbi Nori, why would you do such a thing like that? I just thought of it, and I thought we should mix it up and experiment. Maybe someday we'll decide we want to do all 9. Right? I don't know. That's a reasonable thing to do, right? Lots of people do that. So I think I've said to you before, I always found 9 to be too much. Right? It's a little bit long. I know that's like a terribly horrible thing for me to say, really, because, have I written something like this? Did I do something that people have been singing for hundreds of years? No, I haven't. So, but it didn't surprise me that the practice was to do fewer of the paragraphs. And in some ways, maybe it's more as a moving selection. Maybe for like 1 month we do certain paragraphs and another month we do other ones without having to do all of them any given time. So I think there's a lot of ways to approach stuff like that. And mostly, the reason why I want to do things like that together with you is because I believe really deeply that a shul like our shul needs to experiment. Most synagogues are very, very timid about experimenting because it violates the number 1 rule of synagogues, which is we've never done it that way before. That's right. That is actually the value of the experiment. You don't have to like it. It's not really about whether you like it or not. It's to show you that you can do it differently. Not necessarily this way differently, but that you can do it differently. That's a very, very valuable thing to learn. So we're going to do 1, 2, 5, and 9. Good? Lecha dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, Ishmi'anu el ha'meyuchad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad, L'shem u'tiferet v'letzilah, Lecha dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, ki mekor ha'beracha, merosh mikedem nesucha, sof ma'aseh b'machshava tila. Lecha dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Itoreri, 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 ki barech kumi ori, uri, uri, shir daveri, kevod Adonai alayich nigla. Lecha dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. We stand and turn towards the door. Boi b'shalom, ateret Allah, gam besimcha ubetzala, toch emunei am segula. Boi kala lecha dodi, mikrat kala, b'nei Shabbat mekabela, lecha dodi, mikrat kala, b'nei Shabbat mekabela. You can be seated. Turn to 141. Good, let's turn to 142. And let's really try consciously and intentionally and directly to shift our frame of mind and to orient ourselves not towards what has been in the past this week, but towards the Shabbat as the center and the core from which the rest of the week emerges. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Asharet, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malchei Amalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem L'Shalom, Malachei Ashalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malchei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu L'Shalom, Malachei Ashalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Notzeichem L'Shalom, Malachei Ashalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malchei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Let's turn to 144 and we stand for Chatzi Kaddish. Yitkada v'yitkada shemei Rabba v'yalma divrach chirutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'chayei dechol beit Yisrael ba'agala ובזמן קריב יאמרו אמן. ישמי רבה מבורך, לעולם לעולמי עולמיה יתברך. יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי דקודשה בריחו לעילה, מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן בעלמא, ויאמרו אמן. Page 146. Deep breaths, chest up high, shoulders relaxed, head up high. Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai, nice and loud, HaMevorach, HaMevorach, Le'olam va'ed. HaMevorach, HaMevorach, Le'olam va'ed. Good, you can be seated. Page 148. Let's read together the English. In the middle of the page, blessed are you, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alters the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tzvaot is your name. Ever-living God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on evening. And let's go up 6 lines in the Hebrew, Umavir. Umavir yom umevi laila. ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו, אל חי וקיים, תמיד ימלוך עלינו, לעולם ועד. Together, ברוך אתה אדוני, המעריב ערבים. Again on page 150 in the middle. Everlasting love you offered your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Again, a few lines up, 5, 6 lines up. Ki heim chayenu ve'orech yameinu uvahem negei yomam v'layla ve'avatecha אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל. 152 we stand. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad again. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. You can be seated. Let's read together the Hebrew on page 154. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם להיות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם. Amen. Page 158. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה. מלכותך ראו בניך, בוקע ים לפני משה ומרים, זה לי ענו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר, כיפת Yada Adonai et Yaakov, Ugealo miyad chazak mimenu, Baruch ata Adonai, Gal Yisrael. I want to also tonight introduce a new melody. We won't always do it, but on page 160, I have to get the right key, so you give me a second. I'm going to go all the way down. Good. Okay. The words are from the beginning and then also from the end. It skips a bunch in the middle here. So the words to the melody that I want to sing are Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'Shalom V'ha'amidenu Shomrenu L'Chaim. And then it's going to skip down to that indented part, Ushmor Tzeitenu Uvoenu L'Chaim U'Shalom Me'ata V'ad Olam. Good. So we're just going to do those first two lines and then the three lines that are indented. Okay? And the first two lines are the low part, the sort of, melody part, and then the bridge, higher part, chorus part is the Ushmor Tzeitenu. And this is how the melody goes. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'Shalom V'hamidenu Shomreinu L'Chaim. It hangs there a little bit at the end. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'Shalom V'hamidenu Malkeinu L'Chaim. Sorry, it's Shomreinu. This Siddur actually has changed the words a little bit. We've talked about this before. And I think that's excellent. I'm learning this a new Siddur. There's not only one language for tefillah. So some people say Malkeinu instead of Shomreinu. Malkeinu means our king. That's disjunctive with our experience. Shomreinu means our protector, a guardian. It's really the role of a king after all anyways. And so it's just you could argue, a better way of saying it. Maybe not, right? It's just a different way, really. But I might mess up, okay, because, I know the song with the other words. Don't let that throw you. Okay? That's my thing, right? Malkeinu, Shomreinu, sing whichever one you want, honestly. Like, that's okay with me, too. If king makes sense to you, and that's like a metaphor which you care about, like, okay, that's good, right? Like, there's not one right one. Okay, so here's how it goes. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'Shalom V'hamidenu Shomreinu L'Chaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'Shalom Hamidenu Shomreinu L'Chaim. That goes Ushmor Tzeitenu Uboenu L'Chaim U'Shalom Me'ata V'ad Olam. Hashkivenu Adonai. So like that. So Ushmor Tzeitenu Uvoenu L'Chaim U'Shalom Me'ata V'ad Olam. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'Shalom Hamidenu Shomreinu L'Chaim. Back to it. Keep that in your head. We're going to come back to that. But let's turn ahead to prepare for the Amidah, the Tefillah, on page 164, and we stand. Together in the Hebrew. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor V'Hanora El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Vekonei Hakol, Vezocher Chasdei Avot V'imaot, Umevi Gula Livnei Bneihem, Leman Shemo B'Yahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham Bezrat Sarah, Ata Gibor Leolam Adonai, Mechaye Hakol Ata, Rav Lehoshia, Mechalkel Chaim Bechesed, Mechaye Hakol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Verofei Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato, Lishenei Afar, Michamocha Bal Gevurot, Umidom Elach, Melech Memit, Umechayeh, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'neman ata lahachayot hakol, Baruch ata Adonai, mechayei hakol. Ata kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kdoshim b'chol yom, yalucha sela, Baruch ata Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. You can continue quietly over the following pages, and we'll join together at the end of the Amidah on page 180. Kol Yisrael, Ve'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel, Ve'imeru Amen. Good, you can be seated. Let's turn ahead to 371. And while our hearts are open and our spirit is willing, let's turn our attention to those who are in need. Care for our neighbor, both in their body and their spirit. Say a blessing for those who are in need of healing, healing of the body and healing of the spirit. And we'll pause in the middle of the blessing and allow anyone who needs to mention the name of someone for whom you are praying tonight. Mishaberach Avotenu Vimotenu Abraham Yitzchak V'Yaakov Zerich Karech Leah U'Yivarech V'Yirapeh Et Kol HaCholim. May the one who blessed our ancestors Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, bless and heal all those who are ill, including
Linda and Stephen Ely, Rebecca Goodman, Robert Whitlock, Tully Vintner, Mila Binstock, Kevin Mendez, Ms. Guthrie.
Jim Thorne, Paul Feynman.
Officer Charles Cook. Judy Carmichael, Tammy Baker, Sabre Johnson.
Phyllis Falk, Ron Robinson, Susan Eilers, Susie Horowitz, Ann Olin, Sarah Berlin, Shannon Davis, Felice Friedman, and Heather Murray.
Linda Aaron Saff, Joe Wagner, Sherry Silver, Barbara Frank, Lois and Alan Sorkin, Uvana Thomas, Louise Lyon, Maurice Sellers.
Peter Yarrow, Morrison Felice Friedman, Katie Adler, Linda and Steve Ely, Andrew Fine, Heather Murray, Margot and Jerry Hunt, Rabbi Richard Baroff, Barry Nicholsberg, Jerry Jacobson, Molly Maroney.
Inessa De La Plata and Moisha Rubin.
Serge Waymer.
Robert Whitlock, Barbara Whitlock, Jackie Freeman, Don Friedman, Terry Hurst, Daniel Brito, and Heather Murray.
Keith Hood, Susie Horowitz, Ann Olin, Edwin Speck, Andrew Wheeler.
May the Blessed Holy One be filled with compassion for their health to be restored and their strength to be revived. May God swiftly send them a complete renewal of body and spirit. And we can all say, Amen. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Shabbos. As most of you probably know, I like to draw analogies from, what's up, my man? I'm here for you. I like to draw analogies between my martial arts training and my spiritual practice. It's come to the point where I no longer see them as analogies one of another, but rather as two very holistic parts of how I live life, and I don't have to be exclusively one or the other. That's kind of a crazy idea, really. And I want to give a martial arts message tonight. It's really a spiritual message. Most martial arts, all the martial arts that I've practiced, I go to the dojang, to the training place. And there's mats and people, and we wear uniforms, and there's belts, and it's very formal, and there's bowing, and there's handshaking, and everybody's very, very nice, actually. And nobody hurts anybody. Isn't that strange? Here we are, we're learning, intentionally how to hurt people. That's what you do in martial arts. You have to sort of come to grips with that. You're learning how to punch. Right? Punching is not, petting. Right? It's right. And yet, at the place where we train, that never happens. If you think about it for a moment, you don't actually go to the martial arts studio and get on the mat in order to fight. That is not why you're there. You go there to learn how to fight so that in the rest of your life, which is obviously the vast majority of your life, if something happened, you got options. You train really, really slowly. Everybody's very polite. They hold their hand out for you to grab it just the right way so that you can learn how to grab it the right way. You're not actually there to grab someone's hand and flip them and throw them on the ground. You do that. But that's not really why you're there. You're there to learn how to do it. It's a training ground. And to me, that explains the sacredness of it. It's a sacred place because it is the place where you learn something that's really not taking place right now, but which will serve you when you go outside of the martial arts studio. It's the recognition of that transmission of wisdom that's taking place there. The empowerment that's being given to the student from the master, and that makes it holy. Which is why when you step onto the mat and when you walk into the martial arts studio, you bow. When the master comes in, you bow. It would be unthinkable to walk onto the mat without bowing. Because this is the place where I learn something truly, remarkable, a gift, something holy. How to take care of myself and the limits and capabilities of my own body. Both its limits and its capabilities. I feel the same way, I've come to feel the same way about synagogue. I used to think you come to synagogue to pray. I don't think that anymore. You come to synagogue to learn how to pray. That's really what we're doing here. It's why I sometimes say, sing louder. You ever notice I do that? Yeah. I'm coaching you. I can hear what's going on. And I know there's a good way to sing and to pray. And that is to use your voice, to lift up your voice. Do not be embarrassed of your voice. Speak up. Sing up. Not quietly like this. sing loudly. I try to model that behavior. Do you ever hear me up there singing mousy? Ever? Yeah, man. That's right. No. So, and that's not unintentional, and that doesn't undermine its authenticity or its spontaneity. I'm still in the moment, but I know I've trained in synagogue long enough to know how to pray. But I spend most of my time outside this room. The vast majority of my life is spent in engaging in relationships with other people, work and school and life, the people that you meet throughout your day, your social encounters. That's the vast majority of life. Even for somebody who prioritizes prayer 3 times a day, every day, they spend more of their time doing other things. This is not the only place to pray. This is where you learn the power of your words, the power of your voice, the power of your breath and your spirit. This is where you reconnect to a community and to the source of what allows you to pray anywhere. You come here to learn how to pray when you're not here. You come to the martial arts studio not to learn how to fight the other martial arts students. They're all my friends. But I come there to learn how to encounter somebody when I'm outside the martial arts studio. By the way, you know where nobody ever starts a fight? Is in a martial arts studio. What a foolish place to start a fight. No, they do it in the parking lot or the movie theater or wherever you are. The grocery store. Someone picks on you. Our purpose here is not to remain static. It's not performative. We don't come here to do something and then leave here and don't do it. You're not only a black belt on the mat. You're a black belt when you take off the belt and off the uniform and step off the mat. That's a part of our identity. People who care about our Jewish lives, about our spiritual lives, about our universal connection to other people. And that does not only happen in the 4 walls of the sanctuary. And my hope for us every time I come here is that we bring some measure, some spark of what we gain and reconnect to here with us into the world. That's what it means to be a light unto the nations, to model our spiritual behavior outside the sanctuary. Shabbat Shalom. Let's conclude with Aleinu at the end of the service. We'll turn ahead to page 586. Yes, sir. And I ask you to stand as the ark is opened. Together, Aleinu leshabeach ladon hakol, latet gdula liotzer breshit, shelo asanu goyei aratzot, velo samanu k'mishpechot adama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, ומשתחווים ומודים לבני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. Together towards the bottom of 590. Kakatuv betoratecha, Adonai imloch leolam va'ed, v'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom ha'u yeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad. You can be seated. Turn to page 598. This week we mark the Yortzites for Gloria Silverstein, Irma Schiller, Eli Lesser. Eli Lesser? Eli or Eli? Eli Lesser, thank you. Alan Sachs, Nathan Sousa, Gail Rubin, and Bertha Zell. And we continue to recall those whose Yortzites are in the past 12 months: Eugene Schmuckler, John McPeak, Dennis Clausen, Ellie Freed, Curtis Young, Dave Bogart, Roland Jolin, and Mark Comissero. Not bad, right? Okay. Also this week we have a number of birthdays and anniversaries, right? Yeah, we got a couple birthdays, a couple anniversaries. So this coming week is Mary Jane Elizabeth Lee. Her birthday is this week. And Shelley Perkle's birthday is this week. If you see them, please wish them a happy birthday. Also, Ronnie and Lillian Zell are celebrating their anniversary this week. If you see them, please wish them a happy anniversary. Reach out to them and help us celebrate together. Just a couple of announcements. I'll take questions at Kiddush, okay? Hold on to your question. I'll take it outside. Good. Just a couple of announcements. Judy, you want to start?
Please continue to read your TBD emails for announcement and event details. Temple Beth David is seeking member leaders to fill upcoming open positions on the Board of Trustees. Please contact any member of the nominating committee for more information. The future of the synagogue depends on you, our members.
I second that. Now's the time. Get involved. If you're listening from home, if you're here tonight, we need you to be involved in the leadership of the shul and to help take care of the things, which are required for a place like this. I think Judy said it best on the high holidays. You do not belong to the shul. The shul belongs to you. We have to take care of it like it's something which belongs to us. Because it does. That's really what it means. And so please get involved. Whatever that means to you. Find a way, something that makes sense to you and speaks to you, and get involved. It's really very rewarding. Also, please make sure that you sign up for the second night Seder, if you have not already done so. Do it early. It helps us to know as early as possible. I should have done that before the announcements. That's all right. I went straight to birthdays from Yortzites. And we'll do Mourner's Kaddish. But, let's finish the announcements. Thanks. Sorry about that. Sign up early. It's going to be a nice Seder. We're hoping to have a nice big crowd, and I'll be here, so please join us that night, the second night of Pesach, and also that Friday and Saturday of Pesach. I'll be here for services. Good. Let's stand for the Mourner's Kaddish, page 598. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah ve'alma divrach yirutei ve'amlich malchutei v'chayechon uvyomechon uvchayei dechol Beit Yisrael ba'agala ubizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam u'lomei almaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shmei dekudsha b'richu Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav hu yaseh shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru. Amen. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. So glad you came out tonight. Really nice to all be together. Please stick around for a little bit of refreshments and join us outside. We'll make Kiddush together. Shabbat Shalom.